Hi, this is Bill with OPP. Today we're going to talk a little bit about Stark Law, in particular the patient disclosure section, which in this case mandates that a physician who is referring a patient to an ASC for which he or she has a financial interest in properly discloses that information to the patient. So here are some tips to help you comply and stay within safe harbors as it pertains to those statutes. So number one, the key is, first of all, making sure you make your disclosure in writing. So we suggest that when disclosing your ownership interest, you should have something embedded within the informed consent as a separate page that articulates that you are in fact having an ownership interest in this facility. And also, you want to provide a list of what they call alternative site facilities. So let's say you have credentials at a couple of different local hospitals. It's important in this disclosure that you also list that within as an alternate site. So in theory, the patient has a choice of where you can render that service without having to necessarily have it rendered at a facility for which you have ownership in. That's the theory behind that. So you want to provide a list of alternate site facilities that you have credentials or privileges at, so you can form those procedures if the patient chose one of those sites. Okay. The other aspect is to also encourage that. So in theory, the patient is meant to feel that, listen, here are your choices of where to have this procedure. It's completely your choice. And so it's important that you actually take the time for the patient to understand those elements when discussed with you. We also recommend that in the office setting, let's say in your waiting room, there should be some type of placard or a little sign in a picture frame that has the disclosure elements attached to this as well for any and all physicians that perform services at the facility and in fact may have a financial interest. So these are just really helpful ways to stay within safe harbors and start, and follow OPP for more tips about legal ways to improve and protect your ASC.